Welcome to Willow Grove Morning Announcements with Mrs. Smith. Good morning, Willow Grove. Please stand and face our beautiful flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. Today we have a very special guest pledge leader.
Good morning, everybody. Superintendent Julie Schmidt here. I wanted to join you this morning in order to lead you in today's Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you so much for letting me join you this morning, everybody. I hope that everybody is staying well and staying safe. And most importantly, I hope that you're keeping your bodies and your minds active during this time. We're all trying to do our part in order to keep everybody healthy and safe. But I have to tell you that we miss you all so very much. And I cannot wait for the day that I can walk into your school and walk into your classroom and see you smiling and see you learning. We miss you very much. But when the time comes and when it's safe to do so, we will welcome you back to every one of our schools with open arms. And we cannot wait for that day. But we miss you very much. Please stay engaged with your teachers and your peers and try to fill your brains up with every bit of learning that you can right now. Thank you, stay well, and please take care.
Please stay standing and join us in the Willow Grove Pledge. Willow Grove bears that care, show kindness, responsibility, and respect. We are good friends. Hi, Willow Grove. So every single day we've met so far, there's been one of the classrooms on our mystery box. We've gone through every single class. So I thought of a fun game we could play now. What I did is every time we see the mystery box and we twirl it around, there will be a clue. There will be a clue on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And on Friday, your job is to guess what all those clues together could be. So let's see what our first clue is. Here it comes. Look at that. What is that? It's a zebra. So you can start thinking now about what that zebra could mean for Friday. We'll get another clue tomorrow. For now, let's open the box. Ooh, I see something very special to me. There are pictures from a vacation that I once took. You know what that is? That is a hot air balloon. Have you ever seen a hot air balloon before? They fly high in the sky. Let's see if I have a picture of high in the sky. Here we go. There is a hot air balloon high in the sky. There are all sorts of pictures here. This was a vacation that my family and I took to Colorado. Jossie and Trevor and Mr. Smith and I, we all got to take a ride in a hot air balloon. How special is that? There's a picture of all of us actually inside the hot air balloon. Well, that's fun to have in our box. What else is there? Ooh, a book called I Am Story. You know what this reminds me of? Today is National Story Day. Today is a day that we honor the wonderful tradition of telling stories. I think I figured it out. I'm going to read you this story, but then also I'm going to take all of these pictures and put them together to help me tell a story. That will be a lot of fun. Let's start by reading our story. I Am a Story by Dan Yaccarino. I am a story. I was told around a campfire, then painted on cave walls. I was carved onto clay tablets and told in pictures. I was written on papyrus and painted with ink and wood blocks. Papyrus is paper. Then woven into tapestries and copied into big books to illuminate minds. I was printed and bound, then acted out on stage. I was read in vast private libraries, then in public libraries open to everyone, and in places you'd never imagine. I made people frightened, excited, sad, and happy. I was censored, banned, and burned, but did not die. I've inspired millions. I can go with you everywhere. Look, they're all holding iPads, reading their books. And will live forever. I am a story. This book reminds me that stories are such a wonderful part of our culture, and they are definitely something to celebrate on National Story Day. It's so wonderful to think about the fact that books are just stories. They're stories we tell and that people put on paper so that others can enjoy them. What it makes me think of is we can be authors too. So today I thought we'd think about ways that we can write our own story. Who remembers what this is called? That's right, it's a flow map. A flow map is where you can chunk your stories into parts to go through and tell your story. I think kindergartners recently are reading A Tiny Seed and retelling their story of a tiny seed, and you can use a flow map to do that, and you probably did. I wanted to take those pictures that I had from our trip to Colorado and put them into a map of my own, and I did it in kind of a silly and fun way that I thought I'd show you. So what I have done is put my story of our trip to Colorado and riding the hot air balloon right on my wall, and I use Post-it notes as my arrows. So what I'm going to do right now is tell you my story so that you can see how we can do this. One day, my family went to Colorado for a vacation. We got to ride on a hot air balloon. The first thing they did was fill the hot air balloon. You can see how tiny the people are next to the giant balloon. Next, we got in the balloon and we went high in the sky. There were two balloons that went up together, so this is a picture I took of the other balloon. Here you can see how high in the sky we were with the two balloons. You can see our shadows on the ground that are going on top of a farm. Do you see how tiny the farm is? It was very high. We took a picture of our family when we were in the air. You can see the big balloon right next to us. Then the balloon came down. After the balloon came down, the big blown up area was wide open, and they let us walk into the balloon and take a picture inside the balloon. We were excited. Next, everybody who rode the balloon and the crew that helped all got to get the air out of the balloon. So we all took a spot on the balloon and helped to roll it up, squeezing the hot air out of the balloon. My story has one more spot we're going to wrap around the corner. When we got back, it was so much fun because the crew had a beautiful breakfast waiting for us, and we all sat and enjoyed a special breakfast together as a family and with the new friends we had made on our hot air balloon. The end. So now it's your turn to tell me your story. I would love to hear a story that you can tell me about. It can be about a favorite memory you have, a special vacation. It doesn't even have to be true. You can make your story up and tell a fiction story. You can use a flow map to help you organize your story. You don't have to have as many boxes as I have here. You can just have the beginning, middle, and end. You can even just have one picture and tell a story from that one picture. And you don't have to use photos like I did. You can draw your own pictures. There are lots of ways that you can do this, and I'd love to see how creative you can be in telling me your story. All right, it's time to start learning, Willow Grove. Follow the directions from your teachers and have a great day.